We back. What up, though? It's your boy Gray Laker Nora here once again with the Ray God. And now it's time for us to recap episode 7 of Game of Thrones. Oh, once again, just before we start, I want to let everybody know that I did episode 6. I was on the road from Chicago. I did that boy in the car because I'm a man of my word. So episode 6 and episode 7 will both be posted onto the blog, and they'll be in the same post and everything. So check that out.
Oh, turn up. We had one of the biggest surprises of the season. Hound is not dead.
He ain't dead.
He's still super powerful for no reason.
Yeah.
And apparently he can't die from normal mortal wounds.
Dude got thrown like off a cliff or something. Like something real stupid. Last season. Seems like the Brotherhood without banners is still, running roughshod through the middle of the country, man. You know what I'm saying? And they just came through and wiped out the whole little mission that he was helping out, the Latter-day Saints mission that he was at. So he grabbed that axe, man. He about to get his Mike Myers on. We saw the beginnings of the Stark Snow political ticket, and we saw that they was on the campaign trail, basically trying to caucus everybody to get more men, and it ain't going too well.
It's not easy because honestly, the Stark house is as quoted dead.
Yeah.
No more allegiance to the Starks, but you kind of have a couple people here and there. You got 62 Mormonts.
And the little girl who's the head of the House Mormont right now, she might be one of the illest people that we've seen. Like, this little girl had just more know-how than like everybody we've seen all season. Like, in just that little 5 minutes, she just proved she was very capable and whatnot. And then they went up to House Glover, and the Glovers wasn't feeling them like that, man.
Wildlings.
So, Jon Snow, it's like he supports the Dream Act, right? And everybody in the North is not feeling the Dream Act to let the wildlings come into the country, basically.
But Sir Davos, he basically dropped the knowledge. If you guys don't want to fight with us, you can fight against these White Walkers that are coming, because they coming and they already dead. So good luck.
We shot off actually over to Volantis then, which is funny, man. Sometimes it's really hard to gauge how fast time moves in this show.
Oh, they was traveling actually, because Sansa and them, they were hopping between, that was some long distance gaps.
Yes.
That they were just covering in the show this time.
So it has to be at least, a passage of weeks, almost months, within this episode alone. Sansa and Jon went from basically one side of the North to the other. The Ironborn got all the way from the Iron Islands and all the way around to Volantis, which is pretty far. Volantis is Italy. The Ironborn are gonna meet up with Daenerys, and there go her ships, bruh.
That's probably the most powerful army right now in the whole series.
What can anybody do with that?
And dragons.
So it's game 7.
Marjorie is still a real one.
She's still a real one.
Don't let the priest fool you. Don't let the Vatican fool you.
Marjorie's smart, man. And I told y'all she wasn't really converting. I knew that. She wasn't really converting. Young homie Jamie, he down in River Run right now. What's popping down there?
Honestly, he just trying to deal with Blackfish, and he's kind of getting outwitted already.
He's still very concerned with his name. You know what I'm saying? He's still thinking on the strength of the fact that I was that guy, and I was, Lord Commander, or I was
the coldest fighter.
I
had the monies behind me. I had the names behind me. He still is arrogant, still carrying
Everybody around him knows he's not that guy anymore, and he's kind of the last one to know it, which is crap. I love him as a character. Jamie as a character is dope, but that will never be what can carry him over to be one of the elite dudes. The Blackfish is kill my nephew, I don't care.
Just get rid of him.
Stay out there for 2 years if y'all feel like it.
I can say Arya, and
come on.
Ooh, the face god prevails. Thank you, face god. Because honestly, when you can have a header anywhere on the planet,
that's
anybody
tough.
on the
How do you stop that?
She started off flexing.
Started off flexing, you know, paying people and then stealing her money right back. Not even 5 minutes into the joints, whoa, taken out.
Got Jon Snowed.
I'm pissed off. But anyway,
I don't know.
Here's the thing, man. I'm feeling this season. I'm feeling everything. Then here's my biggest problem with this season. I think this season is good. I think, you know, the show is never horrible. It's never awful. But here's the one thing. Dorne.
Didn't really get mentioned.
Something happened in like episode 2 or 3, and we like never heard from Dorne again. WTF, mate. But everything else is very engaging. A lot of my favorite characters are either back in the mix or really making moves. So episode 8 should be bomb. So make sure y'all check out for that. And we'll holler at y'all later. Twos.